Hello, my name is PCG-Spacegoon, and today I'm going to be bringing you a full recording of the last autumn DLC from Frostpunk. I played this over on my stream at twitch.tv/PCSpacegoon, and not only has it been quite a while since I played Frostpunk, I'm going into this DLC completely blind. I have not watched anybody play it, and I basically know the premise, that it's set before the big winter or whatever, but otherwise, I really know nothing about this DLC, so you get to watch me try to figure things out and get surprised by things all throughout the campaign. So if you're into that sort of thing, hang out, grab some popcorn, and try not to freeze together. And without further ado, let's go.
Personal Journal of Euphemia McLaughlin, Assistant Engineer at Imperial Exploration Company. It's been 5 weeks since we have left the familiar walls of Birmingham behind. Weeks of uncertainty, of struggle, of hope. And finally, we have reached the shores. We had 3 deaths so far. Or small price for progress, as IEC'd called it. I can only hope I am going to avoid their fate.
Probably not.
They've claimed there was nothing to fear, that this whole journey of ours was just a precaution. But now, it feels like the weather is changing. And the winter seems inevitable.
Frostpunk. Across the northern seas to reach Site 113, where we to build the greatest marvel of technology, a generator. Your crew, lured by the promise of steady job and eager to leave the work riots and bread queues behind, are somewhat taken aback at the sight of a desolate landscape surrounding the site. They were told not to ask for details. There's no turning back now. There's no consensus on why this contract has such high priority, considering the deteriorating situation of the Empire, but your superiors are clear. This is the most important job of your life. For Queen and country. So this is for those who are not in the know, this is like a prequel to the events of the other game. This is you constructing a generator before the winter becomes, deadly and kills everyone. Before you start building the generator, you have to set up the basic supply infrastructure. This means building the docks and gathering the resources, piling up from them. You also need raw food source, the fishing harbor, or the foragers camp, set up by the food source somewhere in the plains. Okay. Alright, cool. There's space pause, and then 1 is normal game speed. We have no food rations. We do have raw food, though. Steel, wood, a little bit of wood, coal. What do we got here? Steel pile, wood pile, stockpiles. How many steam cores do we have? 3. Really important. How many workers are we sitting on right now? Where's my workers menu? Okay, here we go. 75 auto workers, 15 engineers. Gotcha. We have tents. Medical post, cookhouse for food, resource depot, gathering post. This is, again, where you get things from, like, wreckage and stuff. Would create steel wreckage. Probably gonna need a gathering post, like, over here somewhere. In the workshop to start doing tech, we'll want that really soon as well. What does our book of laws look like? Alright. Administration. Economy. Alright, so we got wood piles, we got coal piles, we got a shipwreck. Steel piles. No food processing. We have no food gain. Where are this? Okay, so that's a huge coal pile. We need. Okay, the shipwreck's over there. We need foraging to be done as well. Where do we forage from? Where is the foraging? Should be able to see it in here somewhere. We will need a cookhouse as well. Nobody here has a home. Cool. So this is our stockpile. $20 wood for that. Need a gathering post. Is this all wooden? That's steel pile, that's a wood pile. Steam cores. Okay. So I suppose we could do 2 gathering posts right off here. Try to collect this stuff up as fast as we can. Unfortunately, we can't get, like, all 3 of these here. Suppose we could always dismantle it later. Before I do this, how much do I need for the tech building? 15 and 5. I've got to build this on the outer ring. We still need a road running out there. On this out here. We'll do a little bit of extra street building there. Okay, so we don't have any wood left really at this point, so we'll just get this going. We just need more wood for the cookhouse. That's fine. Everybody's gonna go build that. That's fine. Let's throw max workers on this stuff. Everybody collecting stuff as best they can. And I think that's pretty much all we can do, really, like, right off the bat here. We'll have to get a cookhouse going here relatively soon as well. But, alright, let's unpause and get everybody to work. We'll have to obviously get housing and stuff. Probably try to keep the housing close to the generator if possible. Or what will be eventually the generator.
Work's not gonna wait.
90 homeless people. Wow. Look at us. Out for a bit, Hyper. Sounds good. Hit to. Oh. It's 3 for that. Gotcha. What do we got going on over here? So our employer, the Imperial Exploration Company, has prepared the site for us. Besides digging the enormous shaft for the underground part of the generator, they left us some construction materials behind to get us started. We should set up camp and clear the area around the shaft to make space for reconstructing facilities. I see. There we go. Alright, what are we at here? 26. So, oh, this can't be too close to the generator either. Gotcha. Alright, so we'll have to build another road out here. I feel like I don't want it to be... Maybe I'll put it over here instead, actually. Slap that down over on this side. Let's get the road done. Have you not played last autumn yet, by the way? I have bad backlog or track record of finishing games. With Frostpunk had me hooked. I think I've done all the content minus the very last DLC mission. Yeah, last autumn, and then, like, I guess there's another DLC mission that I have not completed yet. Did I get this tech building? Otherwise, I've completed everything. So I'm not going to do the tech building cheese where you do multiple 24-hour shifts and you're just going to swap people or whatever, even though that is really efficient, obviously. I'm not going to do that. But I might want 2 of these. How many engineers do I have? Probably 15 engineers or whatever. Yeah, it's 15 engineers. We'll get 1 of those going for right now, but I'm going to want at least 2 more than likely, because we want to keep tech running without cheesing it. 20 wood for the cookhouse. They held a Q&A. She posted a little bit about ideas for Frostpunk. Don't want to include the army in Frostpunk 2, but it had me a little upset because the game was really heavy on morality and politics. That was pretty much the defining staple of that. Yeah, I mean, I can understand they don't want to get into combat mechanics and stuff, direct combat mechanics. I can get that. It's just one extra thing that they have to add on, but yeah, obviously the military has a way of dictating these things, so I don't know, we'll see how Frostpunk 2 ends up looking as far as the scope of it and everything like that in the grand scheme of things. how much we've got left of these wood piles. 97, 33. That's just a huge coal pile we could collect from as well. We are getting the cookhouse up. We have... Oh, the houses are too close to the generator? I can't build them, like, right on the generator? I see. Well, that's gonna be a bit rough as well. Alright, well, I don't really want to build them over there. Guess I'll just have to do a ring of road here. On the outside. I feel like I don't want to put too much stuff close to here, because I think that's where the... if we're gonna get... Seems like we're gonna get ships later from the, like, opening movie thing, so... Unless they're gonna end up like this. I want to be careful to not clog this area up. I don't feel like, anyway. Ari gave up and used the rifles as firewood. I was like, you can still write them out, but do it better, because the real military would probably hold on pretty hard. No soldier is going to guide people to salvation about their own ticket. Yeah. Unless the military in this world is, like, really, really small or something, or, like, all conscripts. Yeah, I wouldn't really see that happening. Personally, anyways. As the first workday ends, people start gathering in small groups to chat or play cards. A couple of workers are throwing rocks down the huge central shaft. Deep, ain't it? And to think we have to work down there out of boredom, or maybe and to exercise their fears. More workers join in. Soon rocks start raining down the hole. Might be dangerous, but the camp offers little to other entertainment. I mean, I probably should stop them from throwing a million rocks down the hole. The generator's hole is probably kind of important. It's only a little bit of discontent. Unpopular decision. You stopped us from throwing rocks. Meh. Alright. Where is going to be the best place for houses to actually get put up? Takes place in 1886 or 1899. That would have been right as Nashville was wrapping up World War I, and all that coming to light, like pretty much hardened soldiers with steel gonads to run into tanks and machine gun nests. I don't think a little coal is going to throw a wrench into that. Well, I mean, this isn't a complete one-to-one analog for our world, clearly. This is a slightly different reality, with maybe similarities. Because last I checked, we weren't building automatons during freaking World War I. So, yeah, I don't know.